At some point, folks is going to start listening. At some point, folks going to start turning into the channel. At some point, some folks going to jump on the bandwagon, the SwipaFam, SwipaGang bandwagon, and they going to start listening to real NBA basketball breakdowns. If you were on my Twitter at all over the last several hours, I told you from the very beginning how tonight was going to go. I said before the series started that the Denver Nuggets will win against the Portland Trailblazers 4-2, and people was telling me I was crazy. I said before Game 6 started, that Michael Porter Jr. was going to go off. I said it before the game, and sure enough, 22 points, 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. I said all season that Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA, that he's the MVP of the league. I said it all season. I said that what's going to happen tonight, the Blazers are going to come out gunning. They're going to come out shooting everything. They were making everything in the first half. But what I said was that if the Denver Nuggets make this a 3-point game, the Denver Nuggets will win the game because the Blazers role players will start missing shots. The Blazers role players will start missing shots because they know there's pressure. Now there's expectations. When you're gunning in the first half and everybody is hitting, there's no expectation, there's no pressure. When you're gunning, there's nothing to lose because you and everybody else is playing well and the other team is down by multiple points. But the Denver Nuggets are built different. The Denver Nuggets have played in 4 Game 7s and they're 3-1 in those games. They played in many elimination games and have won a majority of those games against way better players than what the Portland Trailblazers have on the court. So what people didn't understand is that when you have Nikola Jokic on your team, the MVP, the best player in the NBA, the uncontested MVP of the league, you will get results. Everything that Jokic does makes this team better. From passing, from facilitating, from communication, from scoring. The shots that Nikola Jokic had tonight, the three-pointer, the step-up three-pointer in Nurk's face, the floaters, the dimers, Monte Morris playing, MPJ playing, all that happens when you have the MVP on your team. When the MVP does what he's supposed to do, when he dominates a game. I said it. Welcome to the channel, y'all. My name is SwipaCam. Welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the playoffs. 10,000 subscribers by the end of the playoffs so we can hit up Belgrade, Serbia, and make it happen. Hit the subscribe button. Share the video. Comment. Let's go. The Denver Nuggets just got done playing on June 3rd, 2021, and the Denver Nuggets beat the Portland Trailblazers 126-115, and the Denver Nuggets are moving on to the second round. The Denver Nuggets, without Jamal Murray the entire series, the Denver Nuggets, without Will Barton the entire series, the Denver Nuggets, without PJ Dozier the entire series, managed to take down Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Covington and the crew, take them down with only one all-star player, an up-and-coming emerging Michael Porter Jr., a backup point guard in Monte Morris, a starting rookie point guard in Facundo Campazzo, a dude that had his jeans and flip-flops on the street a month ago in Austin Rivers giving you clutch buckets. And y'all wonder why Nikola Jokic is the MVP. I've been saying it. We've been saying it. We're going to keep saying it. We're going to keep telling them the truth. Y'all better buy in. Buy your tickets now. Go ahead and reserve your tickets now, Nuggets Nation. Go ahead and reserve your second-round playoff tickets now, because you better believe that's going to be a series. That's going to be a series. I ain't going to predict it yet. I'm going to go ahead and give it some time to simmer, but we're going to talk about it. Look, y'all, if you ain't had no reason to follow the channel or subscribe, this is it. Go to my Twitter. Go to SwipaCam. Go follow me on Twitter at SwipaCam so you can be updated on the newest information. Go follow me at SwipaCam on Twitter and go look at the tweets yourself so you can see. Nikola Jokic tonight. Nikola Jokic, the MVP of the league tonight. 36 minutes, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 13 of 22 from the field, over 50%. He was 2 of 4 from the three-point line, over 50%. He was 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 100%. 1 steal and a game high for the starters, plus 15 for the MVP. You can call him the Joker. You can call him Big Honey. Whatever you're going to call him, don't call him first round exit. Woo! Whatever you're going to call him, don't call Jokic first round exit. When all the people were saying Jamal Murray went down, they went 13-5, and Jokic proved his MVP candidacy. Oh, snap. First round exit. Nick Wright. Oh, we're going to have to give Nick Wright the MVP in some kind of a hallway somewhere in Serbia. What is that? What is that? Oh, is that a 4-2 victory? Is that the first time they ever had a 2-game lead to close the series? Oh, yeah, it was. Without a healthy roster, without your MVP caliber playoff performer in Jamal Murray, your all-star playoff performer in Jamal Murray. Oh, without PJ Dozier, your best wing defender. Without Will Barton, your starting shooting guard. Oh, without all that against Dame and CJ. Oh, no way. No way. No way. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. Tell them. Tell them, Serbia. Tell them, Serbia. Balkans. My Slavs. Tell them. Tell that truth. What's up? Michael Porter Jr. tonight in 34 minutes had 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, was facilitating. 10 of 19, over 50%. 6 of 12 from the three-point line, over 50% with 1 steal. He had an NBA tying record, 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. NBA playoff tying record, 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. Y'all, what's up? Michael Porter Jr., I've been saying it. The dude's going to be a top 10 player in the NBA in a little bit of time. Give him a couple years. Let him figure out how to dribble the ball. Let his IQ settle in. Let him figure out how to use his body on defense, to play perimeter defense, to guard on the inside, to be a better help defender. Let him continue to learn. Let Michael Porter Jr. continue to learn. Let him continue to learn the process, and he's going to be that dude. Michael Porter Jr. going to be a top 10 NBA player. Let him continue to learn. Woo! Aaron Gordon tonight, y'all. Aaron Gordon had a shot for exceptional from the three-point line in the whole series, y'all. Aaron Gordon tonight, 33 minutes, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from the three-point line with big buckets, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, big bucket, 1 block, 1 steal, and a +6 tonight. That's why you go and get Aaron Gordon. That's why you get you a wing defender, somebody who can play offense, get down low, and hit his three-point shots. Remember, y'all, before he came over to the Nuggets, he was shooting 38% from the three, so he can hit his three this year, and he did his job. He made it difficult on Damian Lillard. He made it difficult on TJ McCollum. He made it difficult on Norman Powell. By the way, Norman Powell was doing all that talking. He was locking up MPJ, so he thought he was doing all this stuff. John, what happened? Go home. Go home, Portland. Go home, Portland. I like Norman Powell, though. No disrespect. I love Norman Powell's game. Y'all, I've been a fan of him since Toronto, man. But, again, y'all, there's levels to this. There's MVP Nikola Jokic, best player, MVP. Damian Lillard's a superstar, but he's not an MVP. Then you get players like Michael Porter Jr., who's ascending to be a star to superstar. And so, basically, then you get CJ McCollum, and then you get Norman Powell down here somewhere who's a good role player, good role scorer. But again, MPJ's a baby, man. So, yeah, you was bodying up a baby early on in the playoff. But what happened? Once he figured it out, what happened? Right. Facundo Campazzo tonight, 23 minutes, fouled out of the game. Almost fouled out of the game. Facu was a little shaky today, but 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and a -2. He was a little shaky in that first quarter. He was better in the second quarter, but he was getting iced up a lot. You know, he was jumping on balls on the three-point line. They were hitting it after they did a pump fake. And, you know, when he was getting people's face, he was just small tonight. But there's the thing. Facu was playing with Monte Morris some. He was also playing with Marcus Howard some. Just too small of a lineup, y'all. Austin Rivers tonight, 40 minutes. Most of the starters, because Facu had foul trouble. 7 points, 1 rebound, but 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, but was a huge bucket. And he was a +5 tonight. Monte Morris, man, back-to-back 20-plus point games, y'all. Give the flowers. Again, what have we said on this channel? Have we said that Monte Morris is the best backup point guard in the NBA? I'm pretty sure we have. Want to know why? 28 points in Game 5, 22 points in Game 6, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. 8 of 16 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, and a +19. Is that Monte Morris? Is that a backup point guard, or is that Jamal Murray? No, that's Monte Morris, backup point guard. No, so this is the thing, y'all. You already know this. None of what I'm saying is new. I have said this since December 23rd of 2020. Monte, best backup in the league. Nikola Jokic, MVP. We have said this stuff. He's a clutch player. He shows up when you need him most. And you needed him most in a game 6. Damian Lillard played 55 minutes last game. He was tired. He couldn't get the same shots off. Tonight, Damian Lillard, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 13 assists, but he was 8 of 20 from the field, 3-11 from the three-point line, 99 from the free throw line. He was a -11, the worst of all starters. TJ McCollum, 9 of 21 from the field, 2 of 8 from the three-point line. So, again, and then Carmelo Anthony was a -17 tonight. They weren't shooting. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you put people in their pocket in the NBA, if you exert your dominance in stretches, this is the thing. You can come out hot shooting. But we all know. When that moment comes. Superstars separate themselves. The team that has the it factor separates itself. And the Denver Nuggets have had the it factor, not even since the 2018-2019 season, 2017-2018 season. Do you remember what happened? Minnesota Timberwolves, game 82 to go to the playoffs, and they lose, and what happens after that? Michael Porter Jr. gets picked up 14th overall. Next year, they're second in the West behind the Golden State Warriors because they got it like that. Jokic doesn't get phased under pressure. And the fact that you kept Jokic minutes tonight at 36 minutes, even though it was stressful, he is gonna eat in the next round. And I have a feeling who they're gonna be playing. I'm not gonna say it right here. I have a feeling who they're gonna be playing. Right now, Phoenix and the Lakers are playing right now, and Phoenix has the chance to close the series. I have a feeling who they're gonna be playing. Y'all, what y'all wanna say, man? Michael Porter Jr. was like that. Came out hitting 6 3-pointers in the first half, in the first quarter. Again, man, give Michael Malone the credit, man. This is where Michael Malone needs his credit. The man has dealt with a roster of Austin Rivers, Facundo Campazzo, Shaq Harrison, and Austin Rivers and Marcus Howard and Monte Morris have been his guards. He lost Jamal Murray, PJ Dozier, and Will Barton. He lost his second best player. The reason that Jokic ball works so well is because Jamal Murray is literally one of the best pick and roll players in the NBA. That's why it works. So then you lose half of your clutch time offense, yet even still, you get the best series win in your tenure down 3 players with the MVP, with Facundo Campazzo, Marcus Howard, Monte Morris, and then Shaq Harrison and Austin Rivers. You deserve your flowers, Michael Malone. Great job. Hey, somebody at Matt Moore for me because he didn't respond. I tried to put a wager in that the Nuggets was going to win tonight, but he didn't respond, y'all. Y'all, let everybody know. Let your friends and family know that if they want exclusive NBA content, send them to the channel and tell them this ain't no game because we've been saying this all year, and guess who's been right? We have. Guess who was right on Twitter? We were. We knew what we saw. We knew that Jokic is that dude. We knew that he could get you past the first round without Jamal Murray, without Will Barton, without PJ Dozier. We knew it because he just might be that good. You know, people are like, is Jokic really that good? Nick Wright, Luka Doncic going to be a top 10 NBA player all time. I love Luka Doncic, great player, but he don't got the burden that Jokic has. So to even put it up and say that somebody's outplaying Jokic in the playoffs right now, it's just ludicrous because nobody has the injuries to the roster that Jokic does and still carrying them to victories. And you can say, it's just Portland. It's just Portland. Well, guess what? It's just Dallas against the Clippers, and they're smoking the Clippers. It's just Dallas. All right? I don't want to hear no more excuses, man. I don't want to hear no more excuses. Jokic, the MVP, he gave you 36, 8 and 6 on 13 of 22, 2 of 4, and 8 of 8 in a closing elimination game. Those are Hall of Fame numbers, y'all. That means Jokic's going to have averaged like 33 points on this series on 10 rebounds a game and like 5 assists a game. Come on, bro. Jokic literally upped everything. They tried to isolate him. Jokic said, I'm going to cook you. He's shooting 50%, over 50% on the series, 40% on 3 on the series, 90% on the series from the free throw line with no other all-star. That's what I don't think people understand, man. Give Jokic his flowers. Give him his flowers, y'all. You better believe that when that next round comes, whether it be Phoenix Suns or the LA Lakers, bring them. I believe in this team because I know what they're made of. People going to tell you that they have no chance in the second round. That's going to be a cute little out. But people are misunderstanding. This is the thing. The NBA is a year behind, but even some people part of the Denver Nuggets community are a little bit behind. Y'all, Jokic might just be that good. Anyway, y'all, that's going to do it for the episode, y'all. Hey, swipe a gang. We on to round 2. Hey, what Damian Lillard say? Well, hey, I love Damian Lillard, but what'd he say? What'd he say? Hey, I'll catch you next year, Portland. We moving on.